Sixth one, the 4 points are given: 1, comma 2, 4, comma y, x, comma 6, 3, comma 5 are the vertices of a parallelogram taken in order. Find the values of x and okay. So let me take the points. I think this left comma points are 1, comma 2, 4, comma y, 1, comma 2, 4, comma one is x, comma 6, 3, comma 5. 6, 5. Yeah. So these are the 4 points they are given us, and they ask you to find what are the values of x and y. And one more condition is given as this: they form a parallelogram. Okay. So what is the conditions of the parallelogram? Opposite sides are equal. One you can call you can use the distance formula one way. Let me take the points as A, B, next one as C, because they said that taken in order. Then I will take this as D. ABCD are the vertices of a triangle, sorry, parallelogram. Opposite sides are equal, which we have. I don't use that one, we go for another one. There is one more property by using the section formula, midpoint formula. If I consider this as ABCD is a parallelogram, if let me start from here, this is point A, and we call this as point B, then we can rotate here, point C, then it is point D. Okay. So I have taken all the 4 points ABCD as the program. One condition is I can use the distance formula, but that is going to be lengthy. I can use AB equals to DC, you get one equation. Then use BC equals to AD, you get the second equation. Solve both the equations, then you get the value of x and y. Instead of the lengthy process, we go for easiest one. So for example, if I find the midpoint of AC, okay, let me insert more lines. If I join the diagonals A and C, this is one diagonal. Let me join the another diagonal also. If I join another diagonal B and D, okay. So what is the property of the diagonals of a parallelogram? Anyone remember? What is the property?
The diagonals bisect each other.
Diagonals bisect each other, right? Correct. So what do you mean by bisect each other? If I take this intersection point as O, then I can say OA equals to OC, and I can say OB equals to OD. That means this point O is the midpoint of AC, and point O is the midpoint of BD. So point O will act as the midpoint for both the lines AC and BD. That means here I can conclude that midpoint of AC is equals to midpoint of BD. Both the midpoints are equal. I think we know what is the midpoint formula. Anyone remember midpoint formula? I know x1, y1, x2, y2 are the midpoints. I mean, are the points. Then the midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. That is the midpoint formula. When we discuss the section formula, we discuss the. So here I take AC. So if you want, let me put the points. One more thing here. Uh, A point, I'll take it as is given as 1 comma 2. So we can call it as x1, y1. Similarly, C is the midpoint, under point in AC. C is the second point. So what you can do is C point we can call it as x2 y2. What is the point is given is x comma 6. So I call this as x2 y2. So according to the midpoint formula, I can call it as x1 plus x2 by 2. That is 1 plus x by 2 y1 plus y2 by 2. y1 plus y2 means y1 value is 2 plus y2 value is 6 upon 2. This is the midpoint of AC, which is equals to, if I want to write midpoint of BD, so point B will become x1 y1, point D will become x2 y2. So here x1 plus y1 means 4 plus 3. So here I can write this as, let me insert the equation, 4 plus 3 2, let me see what I'll get. BD, right? y1 plus y2. y1 value is y, y2 value is 5. So y plus 5 by 2. Y plus 5 upon 2. If I simplify further, I know if 2 points are equal, then the corresponding x coordinates are equal and the corresponding y coordinates are equal. So I use the same logic here. If the corresponding x coordinates are equal, what are the things will be equal? 1 plus x upon 2 must be equals to 4 plus 3 by 2. You can simplify, or 4 plus 3 is 7. You can write it as 7 by 7 by 2. So second condition which I get is here 2 plus 6 by 2. 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 by 2 is 4 is equals to, here y coordinate is y plus 5 upon 2. So these are the things. Now when I solve it, if I solve this equation, 1 plus x by 2 equals to 7 by 2, both the denominators 2 will get cancelled. So I will have 1 plus x equals to 7. Then I get x value equals to 6. And similarly, if I solve here, 2 will go as a product with 4. So it will be 4 to the 8 equals to y plus 5. In the next equation, I can put this as y equals to 5 minus 8, which is minus 3. Therefore, value is 6 and y value is minus 3. Is that clear for everyone? Anyone has doubt? Yeah. Some of them already given. Yes, your answers are correct. Okay, that is about the sixth question. Now when I come to the seventh question, find the coordinates of a point A where AB is a diameter of the circle whose center is 2 comma minus 3 and B is 1 comma minus 1 comma 4. So here also I am going to use the midpoint formula only, because if I take AB as a diameter and C is the center, we know diameter passes through the center. Everyone agree? Diameter passes through the center, then C is the midpoint, because from center to any point on the circle, CA is also a radius, then CB is also radius. So C is the midpoint. I can apply the midpoint formula. So for that, let me insert the diagram so that easy for you to understand. Here, if I take here the point A, and here the point B. Draw the diagram. Diameter. So here AB is the diameter, and where should be C? Somewhere between the. Let's see if I can. That C is not visible. Okay, so here somewhere you take. Okay, let me put this way. Insert shape. Let me put some point here. Here. That black color represent that is the center point C. Now the coordinates of A is not given. Let me see the question. What are the things are given? Center is given as 2 comma minus 3. B is given as 1 comma 4. So let me write here. Center means C. C is given. It is 2 comma minus 3. 2 comma minus 3. And the coordinates of B is given to us as 1 comma 4. Question is, what are the coordinates of A? So I'll take coordinates of A is x comma y. So I have taken A coordinates as x comma y, B is given as 1 comma 4, and the midpoint is given as 2 comma 3. If I apply the midpoint formula of AB, midpoint of AB, it must be equals to C only. Because I know the C is the center, the distance CA and CB both are equal, both are the radii. Okay, so both are equal. So hence C is the midpoint. If distances are equal from a particular point, then it must be a, I mean, it lies on the same line, AB line. The center also lies on the same line because AB is a diameter. Diameter passes through the center. So C lies on AB and CB equals to CA. That means C is the midpoint. So midpoint of AB equals to C. So apply the midpoint formula of AB because I know the coordinates of A and B. So I'll take it as midpoint of AB. That means I'll take B points as x1, y1, A points as x2, y2. So I'll get 1 plus x upon 2, 1 plus x upon 2, comma. Here we get 4 plus y, 4 plus y upon 2. This is the midpoint which I got it by using the formula of on AB, which must be equals to the given midpoint, that is the coordinates of C is 2 comma minus 3. Is this step clear for everyone? X1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2. Okay. Why I am taking equal? The reason is midpoint. This is the midpoint. I got it by using the formula, the highlighted one. And this is the midpoint which they are given in the question. So one line will have only one midpoint. Okay. So that's why both of them must be equals. If it is equal, then I will have one. Again, the same rule I use. The x coordinates are equal and the y coordinates are equal. That is 1 plus x upon 2 is equal to 2. The second one is 4 plus y upon 2 is equals to minus 3. So if I solve it, equation if I solve, I'll get 1 plus x equals to 4. Then I'll get x equals to 3. The second equation if I solve, 4 plus y equals to minus 6 because 2 will go that side as a multiplication. 2 into minus 3 is minus 6. Then here I'll get y equals to minus. Plus 4 will go as that side as minus 4. Already I have minus 6. So minus 4 minus 6 is minus 10. Therefore, coordinates of A is E comma minus 10. This is the is it clear? Yeah. Given the answer also. Guruji, good morning. Now you are joining the class. Okay. Next, eighth question. This is little bit tricky and easy anyhow, but student makes most of the mistakes in this type of questions. In eighth one is a just section A and B or 2 points are given, A coordinate, B coordinate respectively. Find the coordinates of P such that AP equals to 3 by 7 times AB and P lies on the line segment AB. So let me take the what is the ratio is given question. You type the ratio and by the time I will insert the line and I will explain you. This is the point they have given. This is point A. Somewhere you have point P. Then this is point B. Okay, these are the line segment. What is the ratio is given is AP upon AB equals to 3:7. Okay. You want that means on the equation so that what is given is actually is okay. Calculator. AP equals to 3 upon 7 into AB. This is what they have given, right? AP equals to 3 upon 7 into AB. So this you can rewrite it as insert equation. We can rewrite it as AP upon AB equals to 3 upon 7. So AP upon AB equals to 3 by 7. What else is given? Ratio is given 3:7. Then the coordinates of A is also given to us. Is the coordinates of A is -2, -2, 2 comma -4. So -2, -2 is A and B is given as 2 comma minus. So can I apply the section formula now directly? We have to find the coordinates of P. That is what the question they ask, right? Find the coordinates of P such that the line segment AB is divided by the ratio 3:7. Can I apply the section formula now? Or is there any difficulty? Yes. By taking the ratio as 3:7, we can apply the section formula, right? That's what you are saying S for. So S, it is wrong. Anyone tell me why it is wrong? You cannot apply the section formula with the ratio 3:7. Okay, it is wrong. Why it is wrong, Arnav? In 6, y is 3. No. Sorry, in 6th question, y is 3. Yeah, you are correct. Okay. So here I cannot take my ratio as 3:7. There is a issue. What is that issue? Thank you, Rohit. Anyone knows what is the problem with 3:7? Why I can't take it as a 3:7? You read the question. The ratio is AP is to AB equals to 3:7. That is my problem. My ratio cannot be 3:7 because see, when I discussed the section formula, if you remember, we discussed AP is to PB. That's what we discussed the section formula. It is not AP is to AB. The ratio will be always AP is to PB. Then only I can apply the section formula. But here it is AP is to AB. So I have to convert this ratio AP is to AB as AP is to PB. Then I can apply. Now see, AP is 3 units and AB is 7 units. What about PB? How much PB will be? Here it is. AP is 3 centimeter. For example, if I take AP is 3 centimeters and the total distance AB is 7 centimeters. What is PB?
4.
Yes, PB is 4. So my ratio is going to be AP is to PB equals to 3 is to 4. Okay. Formula applies only for AP is to PB, not for any other things. But the ratio is known, M is to N. The points AB is known. Now I can apply the section formula peacefully without any doubt. Is that clear? Starting of the question only I given the hint that students make the mistake in this question. So that is the mistake. They take the ratio as 3 is to 7 and solve it perfectly with no mistake, calculation mistake, anything. Okay. But still they won't get any marks. And they'll say, sir, I solved the question properly, but my marks are less. These are the reasons. Is that clear? So whenever AP is to AB or AB is to PB, they can give this way also. AB is to PB also they can give. Then I have to find AP value. Now you can solve. Do it as a homework now. That is the only tricky question in that question part. Okay. Next, find the coordinates of the point which divides the line segment A minus 2 comma 2 and B 2 comma 8 into 4 equal parts. So we have solved 2 parts. We solved the 3 parts by trisection formula. Now this is 4 parts. This also I'll give you homework, but let me explain how to solve this one. This is question number 9. Let me draw the small line. They said 4 equal parts or 4 parts? 4 equal parts. So let me take the points here. Point A. Maybe I'll put point B here because these are equal points. Then I'll put point C here. Then I'll go for point B here. So the equal parts means AB equals to BC equals to, they've given A and B as the corner points. So let me take this as P. So this as Q. The line segment joining the points A and B is divided into 4 equal parts. So A and B should be at the corner points. So here AP equals to PQ equals to QB. Still there are 3 points only, right? 3 equal parts only. I want 4th point also. So let me extend this to further. So let me take this as R and this as B. Now we have 4 equal parts. One part is AP, PQ, QR, RB. There are 4 equal points. So here the coordinates of A is given to us. What are the coordinates of A is given? Minus 2 comma 2, 2 comma 8. So let me write here. A coordinates is given as minus 2 comma 2 and the coordinates of B is given as 2 comma 8. Both A, B coordinates are given to us. Now you have to find the coordinates of P. You have to find the coordinates of Q and you have to find the coordinates of R. How I'm going to solve this part? If I take point P, can anyone give me what is the ratio AP is to PB? What is the ratio? 1:4, 1:3. It's not 1:4, it is 1:3. Right. Because AP is one part. From P to B, it will be three parts. PQ, QR, RB. So this will be three parts. Okay. So it will be Dheeraj Wagh. Join after the class. All alone. Okay. So take the ratio as 1:3. What about the coordinates of Q? If I want to find the Q point, what are the ratio? For point Q, the ratio is going to be 1:1. Everyone agree it is 1:1? Actually, because AP, PQ, two parts, QR, RB, two parts. So 2:2, which is 1:1. So if the ratio is 1:1, I can apply the midpoint formula also to find the coordinates of Q. What about R? What is the ratio for R? Ratio for R. AP, PQ, QR. So there are 3 points and RB is 1. So it will be 3:1. Yes. So you can use the section formula and apply the section formula thrice. One to get the point P, second to get the point Q, third to get the point R. So section formula will be applied 3 times with different ratios 1:3, 1:1, 3:1. Or that is the first method. Second method is using the midpoint formula. You can also solve the same question using midpoint formula. Find first point Q. Can I say Q is the midpoint of AB? Yes, it is the midpoint because 1:1 is the ratio we have. So it is the midpoint. Apply the midpoint formula of AB. You get the coordinates of Q. Once you get the coordinates of Q, apply the midpoint formula again on AQ. If I apply the midpoint formula on AQ, you will get the point P because P is the midpoint of AQ. Now similarly, again third time apply the midpoint formula on QB. Once you know the midpoint formula of QB, then you will get the coordinates of R. So what I suggest you solve this question using both the methods. One by using section formula, another using midpoint formula. Okay? So can you explain? Yeah. Which one? This mid section formula. Mahima? If it is midpoint formula I want to use, Q is the midpoint. How can I say it is the Q is the midpoint? Because AQ is 2 units. QB is also 2 units. So distance from AQ and QB will remain same. So if it is same and Q is the midpoint because it is also lies on the same line. So it is a midpoint. So apply the midpoint formula on AB. Here A coordinates are I know, B coordinates I know. So midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. If I apply the midpoint formula, you can solve here x1 plus x2 by 2 minus 2 plus 2 upon 2. Minus 2 plus 2 is 0. 0 upon 2 is again 0. So the coordinates of Q will be, let me write 0. And here if I want y coordinates, this is 2 plus 8. 2 plus 8 is 10. 10 by 2, which is 5. I got the coordinates of Q also. Now apply again midpoint formula of AQ. Take A as x1, y1, q as x2, y2, apply the midpoint formula. So that will give you the coordinates of P. Now, third time, you take q as x1, y1, B as x2, y2, then apply the midpoint formula third time to get the coordinates of R. Okay. Whether it is section formula or midpoint formula, you have to apply thrice. No option. Okay. Now come to the 10th, I think, and last question. Yeah. Find the area of the rhombus if its vertices are 3, 0, 4, 5, minus 1, 4, minus 2, minus 1, taken in order. Let me write the points. 3, 0, 4, 5. First point is 3, 0. Second point is 4, 5. Minus 1, 4. Third point is minus 1, 4. And fourth point is minus 1, minus 2, minus 1. Minus 2, minus 1. These are the vertices of a rhombus. You have to find its area. What is the area of the rhombus formula? Any idea? Area of the rhombus is half d1 into d2, where d1 represents diagonal one, d2 represents second. Let me see whether I have the rhombus shape or not. Yeah, here it is, rhombus shape. This is the rhombus. Okay. So if I know the diagonal length, if I take here it as A. Yeah. Maybe here it is B. Here it is C. And I'll take it is D. A, B, C, D is a rhombus taken in order. So I can find BD. Okay. Length of BD using distance formula. Then I can find the distance of AC, that is D2 second diagonal. So you have to apply the distance formula to find BD distance and to find AC distance. If I know BD and AC, then I can apply the rhombus formula of D1 into D2. Can you solve this? Just you have to apply the distance formula, nothing. Can you solve it as a homework? Okay, good. So then I have next topic is the area of the triangle, which is removed from the syllabus. So we are not going to discuss about this one. That's it. We are now completed the coordinate geometry. Now, just a minute.